What's going on, YouTube? Let you hear once again. And guys, listen, I've been busy, and I'm trying. I'm trying to do this thing called be an adult and play video games at the same time. It's a hard thing to do, you know. We got Persona 3 out here that I'm trying to play. We got Final Fantasy that just came out that I'm trying to play. And we got Star Rail, which is going sick, you know. There's probably a reason why I've been kind of abandoning Genshin, because like I just don't got time, you know. And as I was doing all this, you know, I kind of started thinking, you know, Star Rail and the future of Star Rail. And I do feel, and I felt this for a long time, but I never really spoke about it. I kind of have an idea where this game is going in terms of how they are going to portray team comps and how they're going to keep this ball going with constantly releasing so many characters, patch after patch, 2 to 3 characters every single patch. And I think they're going to keep this up for a while, and I think I know how they're going to do it. Also, I feel like once you understand how they're going to do it, I think it's going to help you out and kind of figure out a way to kind of plan out the path of your account and what characters or what type of characters to focus on in the future. So what have I been thinking? And what I've been thinking basically when it comes to these team comps here, I'm realizing a pattern that they are creating these solidified niches for these teams and these team comps. And I feel that there's going to be characters that are going to more and more focus on these type of niches. Now, when I say niches, the first big sign that this was coming where it was characters was Kafka and Topaz. Kafka and Topaz, I feel, were very big hints to what was coming. Because we have Kafka, who, if you have a dot team, you want her on that dot team. If you like dots and you like Kafka and you want to play a dot play style, Kafka is going to be the way to go, right? And then you had Black Swan, who came, and she was somebody who you really wanted to play with Kafka. You can get her without Kafka, but it was preferred to have her with Kafka if you're going down that dot path, right? Then you have Topaz. Now, Topaz isn't essential to follow-up attacks as Kafka is to dots, but she is great within follow-up teams. The more follow-ups going on, the better when it comes to Topaz, right? Because she deals damage herself and even more damage when she's doing on a follow-up team, and she's allowing other follow-up people to do more damage also, which is fantastic. Very fantastic. So it makes you think like, well, are they going to keep going down this path? Because I've always had this suspicion playing Simulated Universe. And in Simulated Universe, I feel that the different blessings, the different curios and stuff were all clues to things that future characters are going to be able to do. Because you had the curio, the Punk Lord mentality, I think it's called, which kind of mimicked Silverwolf. You have, you know, different advanced forward things. You had the weakness break efficiency, which kind of clued us in on Ron May. You know, you have these different things. So I feel that these blessings, these curios and stuff like that are going to clue us in. But also what's going to clue us in on is the different types of team niches that we're going to be going. You have the nihility path with dots and everything like that. And lo and behold, we have dot teams. You have Elation, right? Where you have, you know, all these follow-up attackers, right? And I think they're going to keep going down that path. We're going to have more single target focused hunt characters maybe. We're going to have, you know, those AoE nukers for the erudition path. You know, we're going to have more of those basic attack propagation where we might get characters that are more focused around characters like Dan Hong and Blade, you know, that do enhanced basic attacks. I think they're going to start focusing on those niches. So when I say this, now that you know that, I think you can start making more educated decisions on which path you want to go down, right? Because me, I like dots, right? Dots and follow-up attacks seem pretty fun to me. So I might dab in both those paths right there, right? But I kind of like a bit of everything. So I'm, you know, making content, I'm probably going to be trying to get as much as possible. But not everybody's going to be able to do that. So you might think, am I a follow-up attack person? Am I a dot person? Am I an AoE nuker? Am I more of the hunt path, you know? Which one of these paths am I going to follow? So now when a character's coming instead of being like, oh, there's 4, 5, 6 different characters that I need to try and get, you can think, well, I like these characters, but I'm on the dot path. So let me pick this dot unit right here and that dot unit that's coming in a few patches, and then that'll be my plan. I think that's going to help people out quite a lot in the future when you start realizing that. And it's also going to help people out when it comes to team building. Like, let's say if you have, Dr. Ratio who does follow-up attacks, and you have Topaz who does follow-up attacks. Now, let's say you had a sustain unit that can help out with follow-up attacks, Let's say if there was another buffer that helped out follow-up attacks quite a bit. Who knows, I feel that those type of things are going to be what makes the meta within the future of Star Rail. And honestly, to kind of back up this theory too, and why it might be good to focus on these different paths, take a look at Pure Fiction right now. Pure Fiction right now wants follow-up attacks. It's like you need to have follow-up attacks on your team in order to do well in this Pure Fiction, and people have been struggling on it. The people who haven't been struggling are people who have follow-up attacks. When I was using Himiko or Herda, even Kafka was giving me a much easier time on this Pure Fiction. I'm just saying, So I do think that people need to start thinking about this. But it's just kind of a minor discussion topic that I did want to bring up, because it's something I've been thinking about for a while, especially when I started noticing those things when it came to simulated universe and everything like that. It's been on my mind, So let me know what you guys think, and based on these different paths that we have now, definitely let me know what you think when it comes to, what your favorite path is, which paths are you planning on going down, Are you a dot person? Are you a follow-up attack person? Are you a hypercarry nuker, what path is going to be your favorite, right? And or what path would you like to see in the future too? Because maybe, who knows, it might come, because there's a lot of possibilities. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like the video if you like the content. Of course, subscribe to the channel so you can get more content like this. With Onda here, Legend out.